The health of your pet's gastrointestinal tract is essential to his or her well-being. In this video, I am going to discuss in detail the topic of probiotics for dogs and cats, along with tips on purchasing probiotics for your dog or cat. Approximately 70% of the immune system is located in the GI tract, and the beneficial bacteria or microflora that live there play a significant role in fighting disease and infection. For many years, science has concentrated on killing harmful bacteria through the use of antibiotics. But with the negative side effects of antibiotic-resistant superbugs that can result, more emphasis is being placed on preventing and treating disease by promoting good bacteria through the use of probiotics. Humans have been eating fermented foods containing living bacteria or yeast cultures such as yogurt, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and miso for thousands of years. The word probiotic, in fact, means for life, and with good reason. The concept of probiotics was developed in the early 1900s after the Nobel laureate Eli Metchnikoff observed the health benefits people experienced when consuming fermented foods. So what are probiotics? Probiotics are living microorganisms, bacteria, that exert beneficial health effects when consumed. Due to the important role the gut plays in overall health, the benefits of probiotics are widespread and systemic, from improving gastrointestinal health to enhancing the immune function. According to the World Health Organization, a product must meet the following criteria to be considered a probiotic. It must survive passage through the digestive tract. It must be able to proliferate in the GI tract. It must be resistant to gastric juices and be able to grow in the presence of bile in the intestines, or be able to survive passage through the stomach and exposure to bile. Products that meet these criteria have been shown to possess a wide variety of health benefits when consumed. According to the World Health Organization, once again, probiotics have been shown effective in treating the following. And there are a lot of them. Gastrointestinal tract disorders, including prevention of diarrhea caused by certain pathogenic bacteria and viruses, inflammatory bowel disease, including Crohn's disease, irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS, constipation, and even cancer. Preliminary evidence does suggest that probiotics can prevent or delay the onset of certain cancers. Conditions involving an immune response, such as allergies, they've been shown to be helpful with, even cardiovascular disease, and of course, urogenital tract disorders, such as infections of the vagina and bladder, yeast vaginitis, and urinary tract infections. Unfortunately, though, there is a lack of regulation in the probiotics industry, and that can be a problem. The popularity of probiotics has led to an explosion of products on the market, and a lack of regulations means that some of these probiotics products are not necessarily good for your companion dog or cat. The Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA, classifies probiotics as dietary supplements, so they aren't regulated for humans, and therefore they're not regulated for animals. One study analyzing 19 commercial dog and cat foods, 13 dog foods and 6 cat foods, that claimed to have been supplemented with probiotics actually showed appalling results. None of the products contained all of the bacterial organisms listed on the label, and 5 of the products, 26% of them, contained no relevant bacterial growth. 11 of the products contained species not even listed on the label. 13 of the diets claimed to contain Lactobacillus acidophilus, yet it wasn't found in any of them. If the listed microorganism actually was found in the product, it rarely met the amount of beneficial bacteria that the manufacturer claimed on the label. So, given issues with probiotics regulation and misinformation by manufacturers, how can you be a savvy probiotics consumer and purchase the best product to help or optimize your dog or cat's health? Well, following are my probiotics purchasing tips. First, target your pet species. Animals' intestinal tracts contain species-specific microflora that differ from our own. While it is possible that a human probiotic will contain the same strains needed by a dog or cat, probiotics designed for humans aren't necessarily beneficial for your companion animal. So take the guesswork out, select a product specifically formulated for your pet species. Also, select a multiple strain product. Each bacterial strain serves a specific function. For example, some enhance the immune system while others aid in digestion. A multiple strain product will help ensure that you cover all the bases. Know the product's bacterial species. You want to see each species of bacteria listed so you know what you're getting. In other words, you don't just want to know the genus of the organism, which would be, for example, Lactobacillus or Bifidobacterium. You also want to know the specific species, example, Acidophilus or Animalis. Better yet is to drill down even deeper so that you know the specific strain of that species. Why? The reason is that just because one species of Lactobacillus bacteria may help a certain condition, this doesn't mean that another species will have the same beneficial effect. So you need to have all the information. You need to know the specific species. And again, hopefully even the strain associated with each bacterial type. So another tip is go for potency. Be sure the product discloses the number of bacteria in colony-forming units, or CFUs per serving. To be considered a probiotic, a product must contain a minimum of 1 billion CFUs of live bacteria per serving. However, in my opinion, this isn't enough. I advise purchasing a product containing at least 10 billion CFUs of beneficial bacteria per serving. Another tip, skip the additives. A high-quality probiotic product should not contain additives, period, such as artificial colors, flavors, preservatives, sugar, salt, corn, wheat, soy, or any other undesirable ingredients. And avoid Enterococcus faecium or anything with Enterococcus in the name. The use of Enterococcus is controversial since it has been identified as possible opportunistic pathogens and may cause infections because of its resistance to certain antibiotics in humans. Whether or not Enterococcus has the same effect in dogs and cats isn't known, but in my opinion, it's best to avoid it until more studies have been conducted. So, 2 questions often come up when talking about probiotics for dogs and cats, so I'm going to address them. Question 1, do I need to rotate the probiotics? My answer, no. Studies have shown that there are no benefits to rotating probiotics as long as your dog or cat is doing well and that the bacteria contained in the product you're using suits his or her individual health needs. The second question, should I give the probiotic to my dog or cat with or without food? Answer, it is best to give probiotics with food because they can work in tandem to exert the most benefits. However, do not give probiotics with hot food, as this can kill them and decrease the potency. I hope that you enjoyed this video on purchasing probiotics for dogs and cats and that it helps you and your 4-legged companion to enjoy many healthy, happy years together. For more articles and information on improving your dog or cat's health, visit petfooddiva.com or myhealthydog.dog. See you later.